My name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot, and welcome to, finally, the Pisces general reading for, filmed in May 2021. Useful for whenever you're led to the title, if you look at it later. My apologies are a bit later this month. I've had a few things going on, as if you're a regular watcher of the channel, you'll know. So, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever area of your chart that you're looking at, always watch your rising sign. There is a link in the description down below for get yourself a free birth chart. You will need to know your time of birth to get your rising sign as well. So, general reading rules apply. So, timing's far from absolute. Sometimes someone else can creep into the reading and I can get you and them mixed up, apparently. Doesn't happen a lot, but can happen. Apart from with this pile here, because that's all about other people. So, some readers you'll find they say take what resonates. With me, it's different. Take the whole lot or not. 100% either way. There's a past and a present in my spread. If the past and the present don't fit, don't try and make it fit. Go and watch your rising sign, as I say, link down below. However, what I would like you to do is ask a question prior to the reading. So just take a moment, pause the video if you have to, think about all of the questions that are around you, focus upon one of them, but be aware of all of them, because cards will answer what they want and don't have the same sense of priority that you and I do. But the focus adds energy to the process, which hopefully I will give back to you as a good reading. I think is that all of my housekeeping? There is a link down there for the Facebook page for this channel. I post these videos, obviously, because I don't trust YouTube notifications, but also I post the weather report style astrology videos that I watch on YouTube. So I try and make it a bit of a one-stop shop when it comes to that. But more importantly, even, it's got its own inbox. So if you want to approach me for a personal reading, that's the way to do it. If you're watching on Tumblr, come and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and sign up on the Facebook for the to send me a message through the inbox. Right, that is everything. 2.5 minutes, even quicker than normal. So, have you asked your question yet? Pause the video now. Right, and now I'm going to bring the cards up. Now, Pisces, there's an overwhelming feeling with this reading, or an overwhelming theme that I'm not quite sure where to place it. It's all about kindness, compassion, forgiveness, teamwork. I do believe that you are supported at the moment. If I go through the oracle cards to start off with, we have Tiferet with beauty, the sixth emanation of the tree of life. I'm sorry, I need to get my teeth in. The one emanation that holds the rest of the trees together, that helps the rest of the Sephiroth work together. Then we have the Mother of Dawn from the Mausolea Oracle. Now, the Mother of Dawn is someone who was a little limited in life in her choices because of her beauty, and now she's in the afterlife. She gets to do what she wants, and she decides to look after other people. She decides to, in fact, let me read it out what it says, because I did have to look it up, bear with me, because it's not a card that comes out that often, and I just thought, oh, that's beautiful when I read it. Once a mortal woman, a legendary beauty, the Mother of Dawn now represents the populace of Hades, communicating their interests to the powers of the realm. So there's that community, that guardianship image. In life, her beauty was used as a prize to be granted to others for their deeds and valour, irrespective of her wishes. In death, she is free of these constraints and chose to exercise the agency that she was denied in life in the service of others. She illuminates the path of compassion and kindness, demonstrating the difference between service and servitude is the power to choose. It is in this power and ensuring that it is available to all that true beauty is found. Now, this theme carries on when, from the Anubis Oracle, we have Sacred Relationship and Alchemy cards. Now, The sacred relationship is part of this is Horus and Sobek facing off against one another and accepting each other as a natural opposition. They're not in combat. They're just going, yeah, you're my opposite. Fine, fair enough. We've both got a role to play. I am the North Pole, you are the South Pole, for example. And the alchemy card suggests that you've got everything that you need around you to create whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Now, that's really interesting since we have in the final outcome the World card twice. We have Num, who is, or Hnum, the creator god, the one who created humanity, and the one who created humanity so that we one day will become gods. With Work Your Light, The Great Gathering, it's all coming together in Intuitive Hits and Soul Tribe. There's a real feeling of community, but there is this sense of it's dependent on you. You are a linchpin here. And because of that linchpin, you need to have a certain amount of forgiveness somewhere, because we also have the Angel Prince of the South. I let go of all pain and tension as I float in the sea of divine love. And then Aniel and Aeratel with breaking the circle and propagation of light. So I personally think there's some form of forgiveness that you are required to deliver. And yes, I'm listening. Being a Pisces. There's some form of forgiveness that you're required to deliver, which helps bring people together. It helps bring people together for a good cause, a compassionate cause. This is the self-development aspect for you is that forgiveness bit. Because to be honest, how you're feeling. Cheer the hell up, Pisces. We have 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords, stress, anxiety, nightmares, 5 of Arrows, strife. That's one way of reading these cards. And the thing is that there's 2 ways of reading the cards, and I want to use both. So there is obviously that gravity that's helping you look at what has happened, what has been lost, what was so awful, what was horrible. Because we've got a tower event here in the past. Not that the way this reading is structured, there's a present line here. So this is the recent past. These are like the movements of the planets, like astrological forces or flavors or energetic trends that you're passing through. And we start this central bit with the tower. But that doesn't mean that that tower event is recent. It means it has simply defined what has been going on recently. So the other way of looking at these cards is that you are looking back at the past and going, I'm not there anymore. That you are batting away, because I love this particular 9 of Swords, that you are with skill batting away the stress and anxieties, and that you dodged a bullet. And you should be grateful about dodging the bullet rather than being miserable that the bullet was fired. Whatever happened, you dodged it. So, and it felt like whatever this disaster was in the past, which came from lies, came from maybe some form of theft, maybe some people egging people on together in something that was false. Page of Bows would be Page of Wands. Yeah, the information lies that was just it caused a great tumbling, a great shattering, a great a real sense of calamity. And that's what I get from this Tower card. There is a real sense of calamity there. But it's been and gone. And it seemed to open up a good time for you, or at least you, as a result of that, you was like, no, I know what will make me happy. I am making a commitment to what will make me happy. That's it. I am making a commitment for a staves to what will make me happy, to what will fuel my dreams, what will make things good. And to be honest, I think you got there. But there is a real sense from that Tower card to the how you'll feel. It's almost like this thing that was in the past is still having power over how you feel. Because even with the positive explanation of these cards, that you're looking at the past going, thank God I'm not there anymore, that you're batting away the stresses and anxieties and that you dodged a bullet, you are still aware of the bullet, aware of the anxieties that require dodging, and still looking to the past of thank God I'm not there anymore. That's reading the positive way. So it's still very much defining. And if you are being like, I'm in strife, I'm stressed and anxious, and look at what I've lost, even more is that Tower card still having a powerful effect on you. But you managed to go to a place where you managed to make life a lot happier for yourself, if you could let yourself feel it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was some stress, and there has been some more stress recently that has maybe brought up all this Tower stuff, maybe helped you question everything, but you have had options presented to you on how to deal with it, as much as it was a fast-moving situation. And I think to a certain extent that there was some debate, some talk, some opinions being uttered that made you retreat to this safe home that you've created and go, right, yeah, okay, I'm going on my own then. I'm not putting up with this. I'm not listening to this. Now, I'm not saying that you were wrong to do that. I am saying that you need to stop doing that now. You've gone and you've worked on yourself and found your inner light. So just believe in the work that you've done. This is what Num is saying. He put that inner light within you. Therefore, use it. Be aware of it. Make friends with it. Definitely make friends with it. Use what you have been given and make friends with all those different parts in yourself. But there is still this sense of peacemaking with the Mother of Dawn, with Tiferet, and the fact that all of these oracle cards are calling you to action from the Queen of the Moon oracle here. There's a sense that you are being called to take some form of action, to especially since you are expressing your power at the moment with an eye towards justice. King of Swords here, but it's a good time to examine all your reasons, and that's why I think this reading is wanting to talk about whatever this is in the past that is still, whatever disaster it still ended up with you being where you are now. And I think that that is actually a good thing. And the illusions, Neptune in Pisces, yeah, we've got Jupiter in Pisces, great, but Neptune in Pisces, and it's been there for a long while, and it's still got another 8 degrees to go. So be aware that the falsehoods that you can fall for can get bigger and will ebb and flow, but can get bigger, especially with Jupiter coming into our sign. Because this moon card, I normally like the moon card. I'm not liking this one at all, and it is underpinning the situation. So if you've done the work to go, I know what I believe to be true and what I accept to be true and how life is going to be from this point on and how I am taking charge, yes, take charge, but take charge with compassion and kindness and all of that business and that element of forgiveness. I think I read the Angel card of the South out, Angel Prince of the South. Because in the midst of all of this, there is, although there's a sense of swimming upstream, there is a sense of love in there as well. I don't know whether that's a love offer, whether that's a journey to self-love. Knight of Vessels, which would be King of Cups. But it's followed by the Stars, the Magician. You've got a lot of major arcana here, Pisces. Queen of Stones, Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, protective. There's somewhere along the line, one feeling I'm getting from this is whatever your wounds are, get over yourself. You have to step up to look after somebody else, whether that's a person or somebody else's interests or even your own inner child. Do you know what I mean? It's that would not surprise me that you're looking back to the time of disaster rather than looking back to the wonderful time of childhood, or not wonderful, whatever. But go and look after that inner child of yours. Let's have a look at the relevant past. So we have the Chariot, clarified by the Chariot, and then the Tower. Okay, so in the past, there was a very, very swift chaos, disaster, everything crumbling tower moment that actually led you to work beyond loss in the past. So if you can work beyond, because this is Five of Cups again, but this is a really constructive feeling, Five of Cups. So whatever this loss is that you've been focusing on recently, get over it, because you've got over it before and you know exactly how to do this. Knave of Swords, so that'll be Page of Swords. So again, information coming in that led to another, as we know, tower here, tower here. So yeah, there's a rough beginning here. There's a distant past rough thing, and there's a recent past rough thing. But it's okay. You've got over it before. I mean, you're here as the Magician card at the very center of the deck. Now is the time. I almost want to say right now, words matter. Words really matter, which I think actually Ksenia Moore mentioned in, I think it was Ksenia Moore. It might have been Astrology with Heather, but I think it was Ksenia Moore. Words matter at the moment. The words that you are saying to others because of all this community feeling that we've got around here, but also the words that you are saying to yourself. Be nice to you, be nice to others. Because things are going to pick up soon enough. Knave of Wands, Strength card, and the Green Woman. So Empress. There is a challenge that you have more than enough strength to come. It's going to come on reasonably fast. It will be, again, information. I'm not going to say this time that's false. Just information that makes you go, but what? But this is leading to happiness. The Sun card, happy. Confusing happiness as well, where we've got the Hanging Ghost, but happiness that brings wisdom with it, because on the bottom of that pile we have Ten of Vessels, Ten of Cups, better than wish fulfillment energy. And there's this real sense of a creative flow, a love energy flow, a happiness flow coming with these two cards, Ten of Cups and the Sun together. This Hanging Ghost, I don't even see it as an obstacle. I don't even necessarily see it as the ghost of all this disaster. I'm seeing it as, just because it is something other, i.e. a dead person, nobody, a non-physical entity, just because it was something other, it is a welcome part of this situation. It is a welcome part of the family. So you've got a spook in your house. It's a welcome part of the family. You know, there's might not make it food, but it lives in the house same as you do. So you might as well make it part of the family. There's that sort of feeling with it. There's that sense of, this is making me really happy, but why? Why is this? Don't question the whys, or if you question them, explore them with gusto and never lose sight of the fact that it's still making you happy. So the Emperor, Eight of Swords. Now, I like this particular Eight of Swords, Page of Arrows, so Page of Swords. Good information coming. Now, this Eight of Swords, sorry, always reminds me of acting in unison. There's that community aspect. Look, there's 4 swordsmen wielding the 8 swords, all practicing their katas together in perfect timing. So I'm feeling anxiety overcome by skill. I'm not feeling the stress and anxiety with that 8 of Swords, because there will be debate that creates movements in a nurturing fashion. You're being nurtured, other people around you are being nurtured, and you are managing to craft that balance to create that nurture. And I feel with this that debate is good. There's that sense of teamwork again. That's what I really got from this 5 of Wands. There's one round here where it was, I think, was it here? Yeah, where it's debate and a lot of people going, but here I'm really sensing that, like, you know, a canoe race team, you know, this really everyone pulling together, where there is a choice to bring happiness. The Lover's card, King of Staves, which is King of Wands, my favourite card, and the Guardian. So this is a Devil card. But the sense I get from this Guardian card is I am really happy that that Guardian is there. Now, whether that Guardian is you or is a force that is around you, it is something to be grateful for. But it is a Devil card, and I did use the Demon Possessed Tarot for, I think it was Capricorn that had it as well for this. So let's see what clarification that we can get. Because there's something being born here, not that we've seen it yet. There's something being born. It's all to do with personal and interpersonal relationships. Yes, because things have got to change. Death card and 6 of Wands, victory. But again, this is due to, I mean, these 2 piles here represent a potential future. You can grab it or you can run away from it, your choice. But this sense that there is a guardian present creates a victory for you, but it also creates a change. And I wonder if that's to do with this hanging ghost, whereas there's something that's around you that is out of place, you know, sort of one of these things are not like the other. But it is still part of the family. So if there's a new disruptive influence coming in, give it time. But I'm feeling more protective than disruptive, I will be honest. Because other people will see what a victory that you've got. We've got the Universe card here. Oh, hang on a minute. If that's the Universe, I've suddenly forgotten what card number 20 is. Because here we've got Confucius, Sun, Moon, Stars, Judgment. There is a transformation coming that, yes, involves you taking up a burden, but it's not a bad burden. It's a burden where you get to really achieve and really look after it. It's definitely this whole little bit of a forgiveness from you to you and to others is putting you on a wonderful path where, as I say, Airatel, propagation of light, it is putting you in a position where you are, maybe you're the one taking on that guardian role, but it's all due to that out of place influence, which may well be you. You might be the out of place person. But it may also be some form of non-physical entity that is like, where the hell are you come from? So there's, with the World card and the Judgment card, Confucius here, there is a wisdom here, but it requires you giving a little bit of forgiveness somewhere. Now, I don't know what that forgiveness is, but it's very community oriented. And what also makes me think is allowing others to assist you. Whereas recently you've been in the habit of, no, I'll do it all myself. Thank you very much. The hermit to the magician. Yeah, no, I'll do it. No, there's an element of changing from I to we. Even though I think you're pretty much a leading light within this, you are a binding agent within this, as Tiferet explains. Yeah, I think that's everything that I see there, Pisces. If this makes sense to you, I'm always told that, well, I was always told in medium training that if you understand the message that you're giving, then you're doing it wrong. And I must admit, there's parts where I've taken what resonates already, but I'll have to watch this through again when I come to edit it. Yeah, I can't say I understand all of it, but I don't think we're supposed to yet. Just have a look where you need to do those forgiveness bits and where you need to be working with somebody. And allowing, when they turn up, for that influence that is not like other things. That's what I could. I'll either call the reading Time for Forgiveness or An Influence That's Unlike Other Things. I think I'll go for the second one. Okay, so if this means anything to you, Pisces, comment down below. It's always nice to know when these readings hit home. So, yeah, comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Obviously, it's YouTube. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me already. And yeah, see you later. Cheers.